This brings us to Terry Fitzgerald. Through strange circumstances, he has become the target of numerous groups. CIA, police, FBI, mafia. All have determined that he is at the root of their problems.
Please, I beg you.
Each has its own special way of dealing with such annoyances.
Get on your feet. Do you want to be a hero? Then act like it. I came here to destroy a man, not some cowering dog. I said get up.
Since his reconstruction, Overt-Kill has been programmed to believe he now faces Spawn, who nearly destroyed him a few weeks ago.
Oh my! It's happening! Just like he said! I've got to find Al!
How pathetic you've become.
Not far away.
I don't care what your hurry is, bud. It's time for us to have a little chat. Now, step away from the wall. Watch him, Twitch.
Taken care of, sir. I'm not about to move for you. 'Cause I'm leaving here with or without your permission. You can either follow and help me or get out of my way before I hurt you. The choice is yours.
Listen here, you friggin' freak.
No, you listen! I've got a friend who's in desperate need of help against the Mafia's cyborg hitman because of false information from CIA and FBI officials. Even the police have helped screw this up. Unfortunately, I can't find my weapons in all this garbage, so I have to think of something else. What do you think, sir?
Ain't no way he's walking away from us now. He's been a bleeding ulcer in my gut for too long. I'm not gonna let him save his butt by hiding behind some cockamamie story.
Go screw yourself, fat man. I said you're welcome to join me, but I guarantee that this robot isn't even going to feel those pea shooters you're packing. That's why I was looking for my cannons. We need firepower. Big time.
Freeze, you moron, before we shoot!
Suddenly,
Al! Al! It's happening! You've gotta come!
Emily!
Guy's as big as a house, all shiny and new. But the guy he's pounding ain't lifting a finger. I think he's dead.
Damn it, no.
Spawn bolts, cursing himself for this delay. As a government assassin, he was trained to stay focused. It's obvious he's losing his edge.
Twitch! Stop him!
Detective Williams lines up his target. Spawn's chaotic movements don't distract him, nor does the flowing cape which conceals most of his form. Twitch waits for just the right moment. The shot is a direct hit, tearing through cartilage and shattering a kneecap. It's the fastest way to disable an assailant. Spawn never breaks stride as he disappears into the alleyway.
Twitch, I thought you...
I did, sir. I did.
Shock. Then reality sets back in. Sam and Twitch dart after the fleeing hero.
Jeez, this is getting nuts.
That daughter of yours is really a joy, Wanda. So well behaved. I wish my kids were that sweet growing up.
Thanks, Granny. I'm sorry she fell asleep like that, but she does love going out to the park and playing. Runs herself into the ground. Hope you don't mind all the time we've spent here.
Oh, heavens no. It just means I get to enjoy your company a few more hours. Your visits are the highlight of my week, dear. You know that. Otherwise, it's mostly quiet around here. Although I did have a bit of a surprise not long ago. Al came to visit me.
What?
He's an angel now. He seemed a bit troubled, though. He asked about you. Said he still loves you.
Granny, how could Al come too?
Oh, could you get that for me, dear?
Sure. I'll be right back. Hello.
Wanda, this is Connie. You need to get home. 2 men have been killed on your front lawn. The police said Terry killed them.
Mr. Wynn, we've just received word that 2 FBI agents were slain outside the home of Terry Fitzgerald. The house is under surveillance due to information provided from this office. Our agents were able to get there ahead of the police, but the situation is growing rather tense. The FBI operatives were killed by 2 gunmen, most likely from the Mafia. Whether Fitzgerald has mob connections has not been determined at this time. So far, Fitzgerald is in the clear.
Jason Wynn clenches his teeth. Political pressure from the White House is unrelenting. Wynn must bring this case to a close. He will stick the case to his patsy, Terry Fitzgerald. Any misstep at this stage will end Jason Wynn's career. Of this, he is keenly aware. The witch hunt will continue. Unfortunately, Fitzgerald was not behind the security breaches which embarrassed Wynn, and Wynn knows it. Now, his ugly tactics have backfired and 2 FBI agents are dead. Wynn weighs his choices coldly.
Get to the neighbors, now.
Across town.
What were you thinking?
Boss, we had no idea the feds would be.
Quiet. Listen, I'm only going to say this once. Your orders were to get Fitzgerald to a rendezvous with Overt-Kill, period. Not to kill 2 FBI agents. I don't need that kind of attention. The cartel's already busted my balls. I've got enough problems already. You go back out there and make this go away. And I don't mean a little bit. I mean all of it. Capiche?
Yes, sir.
Good. I hope Fitzgerald was dumb enough to rush right over for that little business meeting.
He was.
Fine. Have it your way, hero. You don't want to fight? Then I hope you won't mind if I just carry on in spite of you, like seeing how fine powder I can crush from your bones, without splitting your body open.
From dense shadows comes a crimson blur. Its movements are quick, deliberate. Moving with specific intent, it snatches Terry's battered body and touches down 20 feet away, knee-deep in garbage.
Hey.
Stay here. I'll handle this.
No. Gotta save him.
Fool. You're a dead man.
Internal bleeding, cracked ribs, fractured jaw. None of these matter to Terry as he sprints for the streets. He still believes the Mafia have his wife and child. Their bluff had worked. Yet for all his effort, Terry is only human. Not nearly fast enough to outrun a biolaser stream.
Terry! No!
Before Spawn can move, his cape does. To this point, his costume had only come to life while protecting its host. Tonight, it sensed a further use. Spawn grabs a stray 2x4. He knows it can cause no damage, but it can offer a slight distraction. One that will allow Terry to escape.
Finally, my proper target. Without your gun, you're nothing.
Cripes! What's going on here?
I don't know, sir.
But obviously he wasn't lying to us.
That means the rest of his story is probably true, Twitch. Which means there just may be a multi-agency manhunt going on. Just my luck.
Sir?
Yeah. I'm thinking.
We can't afford that much time. Because unless we terminate this battle, we're not going to get any answers from this owl guy.
Car's too far away for us to radio in, so we've only got one choice. Shoot!
Trying to pop that Z you call ahead.
Tires screech. A door snaps open. Out bolts Wanda Blake. During the drive home, she was in a near frenzy over what she'd been told. Maybe this part was true. Or that. Or that. But Terry? No. Something is wrong here.
Hey lady, my fare!
Miss Blake. Miss Blake.
As she nears the cluster of police, reporters and gawkers, her heart skips a beat, then continues to pound like it's about to explode.
Is it true your husband
Traitor! Murderer!
fled the scene?
She's assaulted with 100 questions and 30 versions of the events simultaneously.
Excuse me, folks. Let me pass.
Miss Blake! Miss Blake!
I'm sorry, ma'am. Things don't look too good right now. I'm gonna need you to come down to the station. There's been a multiple murder, and no sign of your husband. We've put out an APP calling for his arrest.
No! Please! Not Terry! Not my Terry! It can't be!
Spotting a handful of neighbors huddled across the street, Wanda races to them.
Please! You must have seen something. Anything! Please, you've got to help me. This can't be true. This can't be true. Mr. Horn, Anne.
We see nothing.
Wanda is far too late. Jason Wynn's men had already consulted with her neighbors. You see, Andrew and Karen Horn, these kind and generous people, are illegal immigrants. An insurance adjuster for over 17 years, Chris Albrecht led a fairly mundane life. For 3 years in the mid-70s, though, he didn't file his tax income forms. An audit at this time would ruin him.
I'm sorry.
As for Anne Thermopoulos, she has always been a pleasant neighbor, nice family too. But she has a skeleton in her closet. She had a child out of wedlock, a son, when she was 17. At present, he is in jail for car theft. His parole hearing is in 2 months. She's been promised his freedom. As the final door is latched, she falls to her knees, sobbing. Wanda never wanted to admit it to herself, but she always knew this day would come. Being a widow to one government intelligence agent wasn't enough. She had to go marry another. She'd acted as if, by keeping a safe distance from their work, she would shield them all from any consequences of, well, whatever that work was. Ignorance is bliss, she told herself. That illusion has just been shattered. Terminally. Wanda knows she'd have seen the warning lights flashing if only she'd opened her eyes a bit more. She says a quick prayer for her child, who's been left, thank God, at Granny Blake's. Then she breaks down again, her body jerking with each breath. Tragically, her privacy is short-lived as the assembled newshounds pounce, feeding on her grief. Meanwhile...
No, I can't just leave him. He saved... my life.
Waves of pain shooting through his body, Terry manages to push an empty dumpster down the alley. He won't abandon the costume vigilante. With each agonizing step, momentum is built. Just enough to topple a 1,200-pound cyborg that was already off balance.
What? Idiot. I thought you fled. Were you waiting for your friend? Here he is.
What are you doing, Twitch? Your gun's useless.
I've got an idea, sir. Turn. Come on, baby, turn. Bingo.
With uncanny accuracy, the bullet enters Overt-Kill's body through a small opening in the ear cavity, interrupting the electrical flow for a nanosecond. Twitch had hoped to cause some systemic disruption. The result was completely unexpected.
Young blood. Bad rock. Young blood. Bad rock. Bad rock.
The cyborg lumbers off. It has a new directive.
What a bloody mess.
Quite literally.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe to become part of the House Simmons Army. Also, follow the Twitter for more updates and ring the bell to be notified. Also, give the Twitch a follow. Oh, and welcome back. Malabolgia, just you wait.